The fall is one of my favorite times of year. I just love the new season, the crisp temperatures, the changing colors of the leaves. I just really like the fall. It doesn't hurt that I'm born in the fall anyways. But this year the trees have been particularly spectacular in color, and our neighbors happen to have a tree that the colors on it this year have been absolutely gorgeous. The reds and the golds have been brilliant, and then when the sun shines on it, it just looks like it's glowing. But you know, a few years ago, we wondered if this tree would even survive. Grant and I had been out, and we came home and pulled into our driveway, and on the driveway were these new scrapes that were crossing the driveway and all kinds of debris from a vehicle, and we wondered what had happened. And our neighbors filled us in on the details that some young person had been driving their parents' truck, and he came around the corner, and thinking he stepped on the brake, he stepped on the gas and bounced off the opposite curb, came across to our side, scraped the side of the tree, gouged the grass, scraped our driveway, gouged the grass, and then back onto the road again. By the time we got home, the truck was gone, and all that was left was the debris from the truck that was still scattered, the gouges in our lawn and driveway, and this huge scar on the side of the tree trunk. And we really wondered if that tree would be able to survive, because it seemed like it was going to be a pretty significant wound to recover from. However, it has. And this year it just showed its glory in terms of the leaf color and so on. And that scar is still there, but it's been healed over, and you can still see it, but the tree is thriving in spite of it. And it reminded me sometimes of how we can experience significant wounding and trauma in our lives, and we wonder, are we going to survive this? Is this even going to be possible for us to come through it? But you know, when God is so gracious and so merciful and so loving and kind, He wants to bring us through difficult times, and He wants to bring us to that place of healing. And some of you may be thinking, I'm beyond healing. I'm a disaster. I'll never recover from this. That the scarring is too deep, and God will never be able to use me. But you know, that's not the way God works. God is one who is in the business of restoration, in the business of healing, and He promises to do that for us. He promises to bring us to that place of healing. And so we may have to go for prayer ministry. We may have to do a whole lot of forgiving, and we may need to talk to a counselor to help us work through the difficulties and the pain that has come from other people hurting us. But it is possible for you to flourish again. It is possible to demonstrate God's glory, even in the way that you live in spite of the scars that you have in your soul. And I just want to encourage you that yes, it is possible to thrive and flourish and portray God's glory in spite of the wounds we've had. So I just encourage you to press into God and to hear what He's telling you, and to receive His healing and break through that place of feeling like you're never going to come through it, and arise above it and step out and move into it. So Grant will talk to you again next week. So good chatting with you today.